Welcome to the History Hunter and our small adventures back in time. It's all about the World War II time frame, and today me and my daughter's gonna bring you to a very special place. This is the Hanstholm Bunker Museum. I have some videos where you can see a lot of bunkers, locations, positions around this area, so have a look at that if you want to. But there are some guns on the outside. It's a Russian gun, it's a German ship gun. And this is a special piece from the huge 38-centimeter guns that was here on the coastal artillery after the German built up 4 of these huge and massive gun positions. This specific gun has a barrel of 110 tons, and it was basically a ship cannon then put on land. And this specific piece is gun barrel number 89. It was made in 1943 in the Kruppswerk in Germany. It could shoot a 38-centimeter long shell 55 kilometers out towards the sea, and that is pretty amazing. Piece of the original railway, small railway, carrying the huge shells back and forth from the ammo storage to the different kinds of cannon positions. The Panzersperr, this you would find on the beachheads just below here, keep the Allied from invading. There will be hundreds and thousands of these along the coastline here. You're given a great map of the facility when you get in here. This is the new modern type of exhibition area, and we'll go into the bunker itself here. A replica model of the finished gun at the position. Amazing, look at that. And here you can see cannons are coming through, being pulled by huge German vehicles. You can see the barrels here on the back. One of the original tools, digging tool, hanging there as a reminder of the activity that was here, probably found in one of the sand dunes. Copy of the original drawings of the battery cannon. We have here all kinds of information, how much concrete is made or needed, how many cubic tons for the different kinds of elements here. That's the organization to it would have decided what was necessary or not. Amazing details. You can see how they managed to get the cannon tower and everything in position. Actually made a huge crane which was mobile, and they could first assemble it in one place, then go to another and another. It's a picture of the construction going on. You can see the ventilation shafts here. This is before they poured the concrete. Original drawing of the plan of using this area. There are flak positions, cannon positions, there are details of everything around the area. Hundreds of locations, minefields, buildings, barracks, bunkers. There's a separate flak division part here. Down here is another one. Another one. One of the trolleys used to, maybe it was one of the ammo trolleys on this narrow railroad. 1.5 meter rangefinder. I found some pieces of this equipment at another location in another country. Telephone, communication line, and this one, that's what we used to get the range. In this room you can see the complete process of building one of the structures here, doing a lot of binding of the iron. See, there is the work to put the concrete into the floor area first. They dug down, then they start the beginning. They use a lot of wood pieces to section up the different kinds of areas. Then they have the frames. You see all these workers from the organization TUT binding together the steel, which they use tons and tons of. That's another part of the construction site. Here they pour the concrete with trolleys. See workers everywhere pulling the different kinds of equipment, and at the end the Regelbau 506 ready to be used. They're taking off the scaffolding. You can see the contours, and there it is in active use. Regelbau 668 with camel net covering its opening. Very nice model. As the work is progressing, see the iron bars, you can see the ventilation shafts going in and out, the steel girdles on the top, pouring in more concrete, trolley for the concrete. Everything is reinforced and absolutely amazing. Uniforms from the here. These are original pieces of wood from the barracks. You can see the eagle there. Typical uniform, helmet, green colored uniform piece, the belt buckle, the K98 pouches, drinking bottle with the canteen, boots, the whole shebang. Different kind of Stahlhelme, different issues and editions. Genuine searchlight for the area around here. Probably used for lighting up the sky for the flak guns. 150 centimeter German skylight. Up there you can see what happened when the war was over. Soldiers went crazy. All the equipment that they had to take care of. Hundreds and thousands of ammo pieces. That's a cluster. They used that to attack the panzers with one steel handgranaten. They gathered together 6 of these. Then you have a much more bigger explosion. Got the Panzerfaust 60 at a range of about 80 meter. So you can find these when you're going into the woods in Germany, but you can see the sight there and the trigger mechanism and the projectile sort of warhead there. Telemine 35. I think I must have found several hundred of the detonators from these mines all over Europe. Famous MG 34 and the Maschinenpistole 40 as the MP 40. Like that. You have the Stihl Handgranaten, the potato masher hand grenade, 5 centimeter mortar transportable, and you have the carabiner 792 on the top. Two 792 K98 carabiners. I've been so lucky to be able to join a friend of mine finding the 2.7 centimeter Leuchtpistole. We did restore that. This number 10 is the P38. Me and my daughter were so lucky to shoot that gun at a shooting range in Germany. And you have the Luger. That is also a very famous gun. And you have the 1896-1916 9mm PPS H-41 Soviet gun. find a lot of ammunition for these drum barrel magazines in the German forests. There is one of my favorites, made in 1938, 20mm 4-barrel flak gun. That's a fantastic weapon. It's so versatile. It can be put to shoot out tanks, shoot out aircrafts, personnel, buildings, you name it. It's just a matter of what you want to use it for. See the magazines going in here, so you have a guy taking a magazine in, loaded, boom, 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 shoot, pull it out, put another in, and he will shoot with all 4 barrels at the same time. There's the optics up there. So this is where you could aim, and if you're a good aimer, you'll probably hit the target very good.